Here I am recording my thoughts on Deandre Baker and what happened last night, and then news breaks that the Giants are expected to cut Deandre Baker. Before I get into it, I want to encourage everybody to like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to ring that bell. Also, big shout out to Heartstorm Media coming on last night, and I'll be live with my man, the Sports Reaction, for UFC 251 over on his channel right around 10 o'clock, I would say, when the main card really gets going. But guys, with Deandre Baker, it's very clear now. Where there is smoke, there is fire. And yes, innocent until proven guilty in the court of law. But guess what? We live in the court of public opinion, and Deandre Baker is all but guilty in my eyes. I really want to give this man the benefit of the doubt, and I have. And I've been consistent on that. But I am sorry. This man is guilty of nothing less than stupidity and constantly putting himself in very poor positions. And if you don't think the New York Giants have been doing their own homework on Deandre Baker as this case has been evolving, you're fooling yourselves. They have the resources to do it, and they're not going to make a decision without doing their research first. And they thought it through, and it's very clear they're expected to cut him. And I expect either today or tomorrow it to be announced that Deandre Baker is no longer a New York Giant. And as Giants fans, that's all we wanted to do, is see this kid succeed. We moved up in the draft to take him. We wasted a first-round pick on Deandre. And everybody's going to blame Dave Gettleman. But Dave Gettleman took a shot on a kid that had a ton of talent at Georgia. And yes, there are checkered things in his past, but he took a chance. And now sometimes in the NFL, that's what you do. You take chances. And I am not going to get on Dave Gettleman for taking that, even though, you know, people are going to go back and look at his track record and say, oh, OGR, look, he did this, he did this. Because you know what? He's also made smart decisions as well. He was looked down upon at Carolina for getting rid of Josh Norman, not paying him the big money. What did Josh Norman do with the Redskins? Nothing. You take chances at GM, and you go with the good and the bad, and you know what Dave Gettleman has? Balls of friggin' steel. And I'm not going to get on him for, getting on there and trying to help Deandre Baker and believe in Deandre Baker's talent and believe that he can improve himself in the NFL. I'm not going to get on him. And any Giant fans that does, well, guess what? You're not thinking the situation through, because as Giants fans, we gave Deandre Baker the benefit of the doubt. And he's done nothing but prove us wrong. And now, actions have consequences. You do stupid things. You play stupid games. You win stupid prizes. And now, Deandre Baker has to suffer the consequences to his actions. And I don't want to see this happen. But at the end of the day, how can I not? And right now, in the court of public opinion, the evidence is too damning. And I hope it's all falsified and Deandre Baker gets a second chance. Because everybody deserves a second chance. But right now, I'm sorry. There's just way too much evidence out there, and this is just way too of a glaring distraction to keep this guy on the team. And you know what else needs to be cut here? If you're going to cut Deandre Baker, Aldrick Rojas. He needs to be gone as well. Because the evidence is very clear and strong against him as well. And neither of these guys need to be on this team and be a distraction for this team any longer than they have been. We need to move forward as an organization and heal and look forward to hopefully what we'll have a season with COVID. And we'll have a season and we'll be able to watch the Giants and enjoy Giants. But honestly, with all this, it's going to be really interesting what happens in camp. Because right now, people asked me last night, well, what do you think about Julian Love starting at the second corner position? No, I think Darnay Holmes right now is the clear-cut favorite in my personal opinion. I could be wrong on that. I wouldn't be surprised if it's a dark horse like Sam Beal or Corey Ballentine, or even Darrelle Revis' cousin. I can't think of his name right now, but the dude that we got from the XFL, from the New York Guardians, I believe it was. Or I could be wrong, or was it the St. Louis Battlehawks? But I know we have another corner that was very good in the XFL that I know is Darrelle Revis' cousin that has a chance to show out and show up on this team. The camp competition will be very interesting, and I'm looking forward to covering that as it evolves and whatnot. I just can't wait for football to start so we can kind of get our mind away from all this negativity. Either way, guys, it's been OGR Sports, and I'll catch you on the next vid.